Hey everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mike and this is Mike's After Action Reviews. Excuse me. And today we are going to be jumping into Soul Reaver 2. So we've been playing Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered over on PlayStation 5. And we beat Soul Reaver 1, so now we're moving on to Soul Reaver 2. And then after I'm finished with both of these games, we're going to be doing a review. So just let me switch things over here just a second. I have... what is this? Oh, I can link my Discord account. Would you guys like me to do that? You want me to link my Discord account so you guys can play games with me? I'll be honest with you though, I don't play very many games on the PlayStation 5 that are online. Unless it's related to a game I'm about to review. But otherwise, we're all set. So let me start recording. And let's, oh, I gotta do this. That's what I forgot. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too is I gotta update my goal. Are you recording or not? It's not recording. There you go. I've got to update my goals. But here we go. We're gonna go live here to the PS5. All right. So, we do have, I guess so I have streaming goals, which is cool. Choose. I guess we'll put it. Get inspired with examples. I'm looking at the super chat goals. I've never looked at this before. This is interesting. Okay, we've got. All right, cool. We are good here. Let's go with. What should I do if we reach our goal? Hosting a community gaming night. Doesn't seem right. I don't know what I'll do. I will. You guys can let me know as we go. I guess there we go. Let's see. So that's our goal now. Start goal. What did that do? Do you guys see it? By the way, guys, if there's any audio or video issues, please let me know in the chat. But otherwise, we're going to start. So I was setting up, I'm trying to set up this goal. So we just beat this last time. I don't exactly know what he means when he says that. Is free will an illusion, though? So this one is probably going to get demonetized because of the music. It's like, just wait till you see what happens next.
Their agenda was the same as ours.
Dominance? Okay. Isn't this just the... Yes, I do remember, yeah. Great to have you with us, Le Francois. Le Francois. One second here. I love how Raziel is like a version of Spawn, basically. That's what's, I mean, it's what Spawn is.
Where is the usual question? In your case,
Okay, so this is the old one.
be more apt.
Very well, Snake. If you prefer I use my bare hands.
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
So,
Perhaps you should, my boy.
I mean, he's a time traveler. He knew that this was coming.
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Razio.
See, that's what I was saying.
That honor belongs to your maker, Kain, some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. Just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Razio. It's just a matter of time.
Matter
How
of
is it
time.
that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Razio, I know you very well.
Here we go into this time travel story.
Kain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Tarafan Brotherhood, Razio. We've been close. Fortunately, you need not love me now to be an ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre.
I and 2 others. The circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How
So-
convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation of deceit.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Kain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship. But consider an alliance based on our...
So where did Kain go?
Don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth.
You underestimate me,
I
Rasmus.
was gonna say, yeah, I don't...
Let me show you. Even now, Kain is lying in wait for you. I'm aware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me.
Okay, good. Now I see the goal.
The very pillars he is destined to destroy. Foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Razia. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who
It's a big
serve
long cutscene for sure.
are delicate bits, and Kain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns.
I didn't realize it was this long.
Already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Kain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Razia. But you can embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Razia, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your presence here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course.
Okay.
You try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
So why...
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant. But how? I have not yet discovered.
Yeah, no, I did know that. Take a good look at the trophy in the guide below for an explanation. Just a second. How do you get spare the crows? Sitting on your path. There are 2 on some broken path. Okay, interesting. So there's something about the crows. All right. The crow one, as far as I can tell, is just luck. Well, there's a. I guess it's saying that there's a workaround where you can. There's a workaround where you can save the game and reload it. But it's looking like I'm probably. I don't know. I might have to. Well, I know what this is for. Alright, let's go, punk. Boom, baby! So how have things been going since we last talked? Wait, the souls? I forgot that the souls look different. Oh, see, I'm used to the here we go with blocking. Okay, now I'm used to the where dashing forward makes it so that way I attack automatically. What is this one? I'm looking at finish him. Okay. Use every type of weapon to finish the enemy. Ooh. Ooh, man. Now, I'm trying to think. Does the weapon length matter? By the way, is there any sputtering? And oh, just a second. All right. I don't know if you guys saw my wife there, but that was my wife. See, the biggest thing... Oh, dang it. The biggest thing for me is that the dodge mechanic seems to work better... Oh, what the... Maybe I spoke too soon. The dodge mechanic seems to work better in this game. Which I don't know, but otherwise not hard. Okay. But I know I have to beat the game in less than 6 hours or something. Just a second. I'm having just the worst time with it being very loud on my end. Is everything okay with audio and video and everything? Oh man, she got me. Haha, loser. Got it. Yeah, you could definitely see a marked increase in graphical quality to the point where the remaster's fine, but it's almost, you know, not, I mean, not even, you know, not in a bad way, but it's just almost not needed. But have you ever played through and done all the trophies? Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Why can't I throw stuff? Because I don't remember how long it took me the first time to play this when I got it originally. But it's like 6 hours. My understanding is you beat this game in as little as 4 hours.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Kain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Sounds more like Sarafan Paladin, to be honest with you. Whoa, I wasn't ready for that. No, not for 2. I'm not a speedrun fan. Yeah, I'm not big into it either. Haha, loser. Loser. Dang it, why are you... I can say that I do remember. You can, especially if you skip the cutscenes. Oh, but that sucks. I wouldn't do that for like, you know, since I'm a streamer, like I'm not gonna skip the cutscenes now. I'll watch the cutscenes now, and then if there's like if I want to do that, I'll go back and do it. Ooh, what is this? Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, I love this a lot better, because now... Stronghold. The map is good, okay. Spirits. I do not remember... spirits looking like skulls. Is that how they were in the original PS2 version? I honestly don't remember that. Oh, and by the way, can you see our goal? So our goal is 1 super chat. It's not a big deal. I don't actually care about getting super chats. It's just, you know, this is my job, so I'm trying to do everything I need to do to make money at it. Man, I just love how twisted things are. Like, it looks like almost like we're underwater. You know how things look when you're underwater? They get a little distorted.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the soul orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade. It gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, we were at his mercy. Why, I wonder, the staff have any effect on the mover?
Oh, really? Ooh, I like how they don't fall over, like there's no animation or anything, it's just them falling over and dying.
As I neared the stronghold's inner septum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of discomfort.
Okay, so it doesn't look exactly like it looked right now.
As reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel.
Oh, here we go.
Approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coaxed him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires and the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken. Apparently in the battle between William and Kain.
It's a pretty cool looking sword, I gotta tell you.
Was possible. Until, of course, Kain shattered the blade against me and tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself.
Ooh, cool.
Down the length of a physical blade, embracing its twin.
You know, the time traveling stuff here is actually done pretty well.
Spirit was now fully aroused, and for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity, willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host.
Okay.
My soul being leached to restore the blade.
I was just saying, yeah, that's right, it repairs itself.
But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host. And just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kain who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Kain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Ooh.
I beg you to stay.
See, now he's scared. It's almost like he knows.
I do. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you?
Yeah.
You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Monsieur. You don't know what you're doing.
See, the paradox being created by the...
Risk by appearing here before you.
Oh man,
So
that...
defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Kain, man. He'll
join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
Wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We
Okay.
serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Kain is waiting for me.
So he just leaves the blade there, though?
Seek Kain out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again in his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin.
See, just like Kain said, you almost had me, Raziel.
The only chance you get. I assure you of that.
See, you should have killed him.
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
Okay, so now I don't have all my health like I did from before. Sorry, what it... It's fine. Okay. How do I summon the Reaver though? Oh, there you go. Oh, I can put the Reaver away? Oh, okay. I don't remember all of this. So I've played all of this game. Excuse me. I just don't remember everything.
So this was the legendary Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villagers below.
Is that
His
true,
reign
though?
of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down.
Guess we'll find out.
Tore his throbbing heart from his still living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness. It was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
I appreciate the fact that the claws aren't blue. That actually makes sense to me. Oh, dang it. What the heck? I don't know what that green bar is. If anybody knows what the green bar is, please let me know. I like how Mobius just outright says, oh, hey, if you have to kill my people, that's fine. Yeah. So this is, it's interesting.
How my history came full circle.
Yep.
This
Here are the brothers.
was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here. And then so cruelly profaned by Kain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpse.
first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades.
Time travel. It's gnarly.
Pure I had been. What a vile phantasm I had become. And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Kain.
Well, it's a lot more complicated than that, buddy. Whoa. Oh, dang it. Okay, so using the Reaver, that's what it is. Alright, yeah, so you can see, like, these are, like, myself, there's Duma, and I guess he slayed some, I forget what it was, but he slayed some powerful demons, so he has that thing behind him. And then here I am, and this is all because of time travel. And I'll say, this is one game where time travel really, really works. I really like the time travel presented in this game, and I think they did a good job with it, so it's pretty cool. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. Kind of like Back to the Future. Did pretty good with its time travel too, so. Oh, got a little itch, gotta scratch it. Alright. Duma. So we've already used the halberd and all of that. Okay, we need to go to Melchiah. Poor Melchiah. Alright. So it's great because I know I don't have to do a bunch of exploring, which is nice because, honestly, to tell you the truth, sometimes in games, all of the, like, missables, being able to miss stuff is actually stressful. No, wait, I'm not, yeah, because your character walks with his hands where he kind of does that little grasping at the air. Whew, here we go. So wait, does the Reaver take my health? Is it saying that the Reaver takes my health when I just have it out?
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality. And I knew with certainty then the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Kain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Kain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest.
Okay.
Kain truly waited to confront me there. I would not disappoint him.
Just a second, guys. When that fills up... Wait, what am I missing? Okay. So apparently I have to kill a fire demon groundling for keep your distance. Okay, at the pillars when you talk to her, you will meet your first fire demon. Ignore it for now in the spectral realm. Run past it to eventually get to back to the head. Kill the other enemies except fire demons. Stay a medium distance from him. When you are too far, he will shoot projectiles. If you are too close, he will rush you. Wait and get lucky that he spawns a groundling. Okay, interesting. There's a bunch of interesting things I have to do here. So I think I'll do okay, so I gotta swim. Man, I will tell you, the one thing is I do like that. I think I like that brighter color better. Just because. And and I remember from meeting Janos Aldrin. Okay, yeah. Yeah, when you meet Janos Aldrin, he's a little bit brighter. Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying. So I'm not. It doesn't take my health as I'm. Oh man, being able to rotate. I didn't realize it. I just didn't know if it was okay. Yeah. Do you know all the trophies? Are you going to be the guy to help me get all the trophies? I tell anyone who plays this game you are an excellent ally to have.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of Reaver's energy was drawn to the deep, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
All right. I just remember that some of the shrines, like you go to the different temples and there's only two. There's the light shrine, right? And the dark shrine. There was going to be a lot more though. But I just remember that the shrines could take a while, and getting into Janos Aldrin's getting into Janos's retreat can take some time if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Is this the wrong way? Apparently so. All right.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve and influence my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
Oh, this is the game's saving. Yep, here we go. Oh wait, I did that. Okay, oh, was the other way that I was going, was that actually the way I was supposed to go? No. Okay, I gotcha.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, But like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Whoa, okay, so I hit the button. Maybe it... I don't know what just happened, because I definitely held X. It's one... This is one downgrade. The fixed save spots, yeah. See, now I have lower health. Wait, I want to pick that up. I was trying to... Boom, baby! Alright, let's... Yeah. See, now why can't I pick up his weapon? If I hit him in the head... Nope, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm just... The only problem that I'm really having is that I'm used to the, I'm used to the, dashing forward into an enemy, causing me to do it, like, actually being the attack. Man, look at these vampires, that sucks. Thank you. Oh. See, now that took some of my health. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I have to do. For the scarecrow thing, as I enter the swamp, I have to make sure to scare all of the scarecrows. Or not the scarecrows, all the crows. Because here it is. Where is it? Go back. Scare the crows. Okay, so what I have to do is... It's glitchy. Actually, and now it's telling me that, and I'm going, oh, maybe I should go back and make sure. Do enemies respawn in this game? I don't know. I don't know. But how do I... how do I... Okay, I can't do anything there. Okay, I can't make those guys. Yeah, I know that in the demon part where you're fighting the fire demons and all that, they do respawn. Whoa. Jump back up. Okay. They do sometimes. What the heck? I honestly did not even see you there. Oh, I remember this, and I was always like, what the heck is that? I guess it's a dog? Alright. Whoa! Loser. Okay, so I understand. I'm draining blood all the time. Are draining health all the time. Okay. Now what it says here is that, okay, in the swamp itself there are some broken pillars. Before heading to the balcony, make sure to save at the swamp save point. Okay, that's right, saving. When we get to the save point, that's the magic touch. Alright. So what's been going on? Have you got any New Year's resolutions that you're starting on? Alright. Vorador. Hello there. Oh. I can't see you. So yeah, I do agree with you when you say that, you know, the fixed save points sucks. But see, the first game would just have you go back. Would just have you go back to where what's his name was. Oh well, yeah, but then you would lose progress. I guess, yeah. Oh, by the way, I just have to make sure I get all of these. I'm gonna be really paranoid about these stupid crows now. You can definitely tell that this is a PS2 era game, though. From the, I mean, it aged fine. Just, I'm not saying it didn't age fine. I'm just saying that. Ooh, I just gotta make sure to get all of these.
Kain's derelict empire, they seem to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believe that Vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out. There was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade.
Oh, well, so it's saying on this guide...
Persecution.
I have this guide that says that I have to scare all of the crows that I see on the way to the swamp. You can see it right here. Yeah. Yeah, I have to make sure to scare all of them off. Whoa, what the heck? I didn't even know you were a thing. How did I miss that attack? But I mean, I don't know. You know how it is. Let me see. Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, I was gonna do it anyway. I was gonna do it, but you know, it's just you don't know the information. Even from some of the sources that they say are supposed to be like, oh, this is a legitimate, reputable website. You're like, I don't know about that. See, like, can I sneak up on this? I need to find a torch so I can kill somebody with a torch.
The pillars of Nosgoth, pristine, whole, and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state, yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
Yeah, you can definitely see how Raziel starts with this very bad view of Kain and vampires.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kain. I might have guessed.
Are the facial animations better?
Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell. Would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or...
Oh, I like how he's got a
Manipulated by you, Kain.
blade mark through his chest like Kratos.
Turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end.
I'm trying to see how the facial
And
animations.
the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of you and I.
Face me, Kain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This
Okay.
is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the balance guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. I've already seen how she comes to hold these pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as balance guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the guardian Nut-Raptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nut-Raptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my
You have to wonder how
instantly rendered incapable of
this
fulfilling the role
whole thing was
destined
so fragile.
prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Kain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest.
Okay.
Do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. As the last surviving vampire.
That is true. At the end of Legacy of Kain 1.
If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agreed that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. That's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new guardians can be born.
Not exactly.
They belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Arrogance is boundless, Kain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Kain.
I wonder how many times Kain has talked to Raziel like this.
Apparently.
Through time travel, you know.
But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Man, what that is a great piece of writing right there. And then he just disappears. So Vorador just watched that whole conversation. Alright. So apparently there's a bunch of...
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Kain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Kain after he had valued me so little. And yet, I found myself intrigued by his words.
Okay.
I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn. But if this world truly had secrets to devour, I was determined to expose them.
So that is the thing to turn into shift realms. So what's up with that? So this is something that the guide said, is that like we have to get all of these. Oh, dang it. I think it's funny that the Guardian of the Mind is the one that goes crazy. Is that all of them? I mean, that looks like all of them. I'm gonna miss one or something, and that's gonna be the thing that screws me over. Oh, that's to open and close the door. Okay, I do think that... Oh, wait a minute now. Okay, there we go. Dang it. All right. Ooh, gotcha, friend. Alright, I think that actually is officially all of them. Especially because I don't hear any more. So basically the skybox parts of the environment aren't changed. The trees are. Okay, let's go to the Spectral Realm. We got that. All right. That opens up this way here. That's our old friends, the Sua. Oh, I thought they died. I thought I got them. Feed yourself 30 times. I got that immediately. Alright. So now I just need to... I need to go back and make sure that I haven't missed any crows. Because while I love the games, I do not want to play through this a third time. Okay, so there are no crows on the walkway. I missed this, so I actually want to check that out again. Okay. Oh, okay, I see how they did it. Man, I just love the fact that you have this ability to go between realms. It's so cool. Now what's goofy to me is that I have a map.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
You have a map, but then you're also going to be traveling between timelines. So I mean, I guess the map still works, right? But you know, it's just parts of it you're gonna go like parts of the map we're gonna go to in different times, like different time zones, different timelines, time periods. There you go. Just looking for the crows, guys. Alright, now here's Janus.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key.
Yeah, it's interesting to me that it wasn't brought up in the first game, how we kept finding images of basically vampires with wings like me.
It was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
Okay. Let's make sure there's no crows. Now wait, aren't these things... Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. New bad guys in the... Because I was just checking. The only reason... why am I not hitting this guy more? Thank you. New bad guys, even in the spectral realm. That's all I was checking, is I wanted to see, because I was pretty sure that they were also in the spectral realm. Who runs like that, you know? See, I have problems sometimes with jumping. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I don't have... It doesn't... It's not like a typical soul. Okay. See, the music is so loud. I don't know if I'm supposed to be hearing that, but I'm not. I'm only seeing it on the subtitles. Where is it? Let me see. Okay, I'm hearing it slightly. Just turn it down a little bit.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected,
You are supposed to hear it?
I knew that
Okay.
no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries.
Images are exactly the same.
Writhing in agony, apparently afflicted.
Yeah, turn down the music so I can hear it better.
I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Kain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
Ooh.
Do not be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Silence was refreshing. It lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Hmm.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
Does that mean that this thing is experiencing...
Not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hope appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel.
Hmm.
Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Kain who destroyed you. The very enemy you just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Kain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid,
I like that.
for fault.
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Kain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's.
Uh-huh.
I am beset by manipulation on all sides. Merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. The wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel.
You are my soul reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Kain's blood belongs on your hands.
Kain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone.
Smaller
to
too.
decide.
Cain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse.
Man, the voice acting is so good.
Served him faithfully for 1,000 years. He discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
All right. So is that, I can't remember, is that, I mean, that's, yeah, that's what it looked like in the original, but I just don't remember those skulls. See, I just did it again, and I pressed X to glide, and it didn't work. Yep. Okay, that time it worked. I don't know. Okay, wait a minute now. Where does he actually end? Okay, I see it. So it's not just that he's a squid. It's, I mean, he is like a mass. Like I'm literally swimming through this tunnel where the walls, where he's on the walls. Whoa. I gotta remember that I can block. There you go. All right. Man, you guys are just all over the place, huh? I won't leave you hanging here, buddy. Yep, camera control is going to be a little bit of a goofy thing. Whoa. I can still climb. Love it. After not doing it in part 1, it's different. Yeah. Yeah, I just have to remember that I can block. Because blocking is a little easier in some contexts. I think I'll play for about 30 more minutes here, buddy. Let's see. So this obviously gets drained at some point. It really sucks all the stuff that they had to cut out of the second game. Because in the second game there was supposed to be, you know, the fire Reaver, lightning, just different Reavers. I know about that. Kind of sucks. Wait, am I going the right way? What am I doing? Let me just heal first. Having more dangers in the spirit realm, the spectral realm here, it's actually a cool thing, because basically in the other game you were pretty much immortal. And you are here too, but it was a lot easier to it's a lot easier to just slip into the spectral realm, get full health, and then move on with your life. Okay, 1 second. So I'm full health. At least here, though, they have, you know, some new monsters and... How is he, like... How is he getting under my attacks? Yeah, I'm seriously concerned that I missed something here. Was I just supposed to go up? I hate that I can't turn the camera while in water in the physical realm. Like, okay, so you can turn the camera, you can turn your body underwater, but you cannot turn the camera while your head is above water. Okay, so this is not the way. All of those things have to do with the fonts later, but where do I go right now? Am I supposed to exit and go back to the... Am I supposed to go back to the pillars or something? Oh no, I see it now. No, wait, that's not an exit. Okay, it looks... I don't know. So it's basically telling me I'm in the swamp, okay. Cool, but I can't go anywhere. Oh, okay, no. Okay, I'm going up. Okay, I see it, It's just confusing. easy to get lost here. Alright, we found our way.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the approaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
Alright, well let's go kill some Seraphan warriors, huh? Wow, I remember this, and it was just as annoying then as it is now. What? I can't... Yes, yeah, that... Haha! Oh, dang it, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, actually, yeah, so the problem with it is simply the mechanics for swimming just aren't great in games at all, like in general. And so especially and they've gotten better over the years, but they just have never been amazing or anything. Ooh. So I need that crow. How do... The island hop, yes. Exactly. Alright, so now if I shift... Well, before I shift, I guess I can try. Nope, that's never going to happen. So let's try shifting into the realms here. So think about the fact that this trophy that I'm trying to get right here, I mean, it didn't exist in the beginning. I mean, trying to think, did PlayStation 2... Okay, so actually I should have thought of that. I don't know why I didn't, but okay. Dang it. So, you know, the only thing that actually bothers me, it's nice. It's okay to lose health over time when you're like in certain circumstances, okay? So losing health over time as Raziel is fine. Why am I... Oh my gosh, because I'm slowing myself down. Losing health over time is fine in this game because you go to the spirit world, you know, the spectral realm, okay? But I'll tell you what really sucks is in Blood Omen 2, you lose health over time unless you're killing enemies, and there's a limited number of enemies. That sucks. Alright, I think maybe if I throw my weapon, I can get that crow. Maybe. Or maybe if I can just... Nope. What just happened? I don't even know where that axe just went, or the halberd. It's not really an axe. It's like a super long-handled axe. So there were some other ones that I just couldn't get. So I'm sitting here wondering, how do I get this guy? Oh my god. Dang it. Let's try this one more time. Like, honestly, I'm not going to take up a huge amount of time trying to do this. Whoa. Trying to do this, but if I can, I need to try to get this crow, because this guide said I had to get all of the crows. Oh my god. Wait. I was closer that time, though. Alright, one more. One more. I don't know what I just did that made it so that way. I mean, I got really close. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Nope, that's it. We're done. Moving on. See, and there's all of the crows. So in a swamp, there's a green guy who's very old and is going...
My lurking observer was exposed.
And he's going to be my mentor.
He was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, a monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching the terrace.
Yeah, actually, I'm wondering, so the Elder God, does that mean, so this is the past. That means the Elder God can either time travel, or like he said, so basically the Elder God exists. Does he exist in both time periods at the same time? And that's the thing too, is why wouldn't Mobius just tell me? Why wouldn't Mobius just tell me, just tell his people not to try to kill me if I'm on my way? I'm on my way to go kill Kain, you know? Like, why would he tell me to kill his own people? I'm not saying it's a plot hole, I'm just saying that the character's it shows different motivations for the character. I don't think that maybe the Mobius that we just encountered was not the Mobius of this time. Right, yeah, I just don't remember specifically if they explain that, like, so that means that the things that you do here, he sees them in the past, right? Well, if that's true, then that should mean that he can just say, hey, I'm not going to guide Raziel to the future, so that way he can do all this stuff. Does that make sense? Like, he already knows that I'm going to act against his interests, right? So then he can just stop. He can change his own decisions in the past. Does that make sense? Like, he doesn't have to time travel. He exists all at the same time. Whoa. does it really... So, if the vampires... Yeah, I mean, I know what's going to happen. Like, I totally get it. I'm just saying, so it seems like some things that I just didn't specifically... Because I remember the story of this one. I don't remember every single thing, but... So it seems like, though, that Mobius was not the Mobius of the current time. But he does have some slight either time manipulation or time travel powers in his own self. So, you know. Like, that's fine. But that would be why he's... Wait, did I just save in a second save file? No. That would be why he... Does anybody ever use a second save location in this game? Yeah, I don't know if I know I started to say, I don't know if I finished what I was saying, but in this game, it may seem like, oh man, you got this mechanic where you have to eat the souls, you know, and you die, and that can be something to kind of struggle against. In Blood Omen 2, if you don't kill enemies, and there are a limited number of enemies in Blood Omen 2, if you don't kill enemies, you don't go to the Spectral Realm, you die, and have to restart the whole level. Or at least from where your last save was. Yeah. Oh, you're saying because you can save, go do the trophy, and then just load the old save. You don't have to continue to play from that save. So what was explained to me is that before I head to that terrace, and I think this is going to be kind of, we're going to kind of wind down here because I got about 15 minutes left before I'm going to get off of here. But basically, before I head to that terrace, I have to save, like exit and reload my game.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
I like how I just casually walked past all of this. Yeah, I think this is why I liked the halberd, though. You can, your heavy attack has a longer range. Because you see how the halberd had that range. And then the heavy attack of this just goes like that. So any of the polearm weapons are the ones that I use. Okay, let me just make sure that I have no more crows. Alright, now I'm going to go save. And I'm going to do what this guide says. So it says to exit the game. Okay, before heading to the balcony, make sure to save at the swamp save point. Quit to the menu after saving, reload your game. Now all the crows needed should be at the balcony and the trophy will unlock. Yeah. Because I personally, you know, like when I play different games, I tend to go with just the simple sword. But the sword is just, it's, yeah, it doesn't have the reach of the pole arms here. So now we go quit game. I go load game. Okay, and now it's saying that the... Okay, so actually I just did all of that. So all that killed, like I went forward and killed all those people, just so that way I can get the enemies dead, like killed, you know, and then not work. And then when I loaded the game, they'd all be dead, but that didn't work out. What the heck? Oh, there's a kick move. That's cool. All right. Like casually in a cutscene, my character walked past these vampire hunters. Boom, baby. Okay, cool. Now, wait a minute. Ah. Okay, got him. I think that being able to cut someone's head off is cooler than being able to impale them. Oh, come on. And you know what sucks is that you don't even have your cool rune or your glyph abilities or whatever. I imagine in real life, well, I don't know. For sure. Okay, let's just make sure. I will say some of the trophies here seem like they're gonna suck to try to get. Like the fire demon one, that's no good. Okay, so this is what it says, is that...
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, because you saw him teleport away.
Even more intriguing. I recognize these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realize that this shrine too was sealed all but the bearer of the Reaver.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now I can scare these guys. Yes! Alright, I think we'll try to find the next... I don't know how far the next save point is, but we'll try to find it. I am the Keymaster. Oh, this is this a... I was gonna say, obviously... Oh, that's not a weapon. That's right, I remember this, because the Dark Shrine is full of zombies. Or skeleton people. So we got the Wind Forge. Inside the Wind Forge, Wind Forge, Wind Forge, Fire Forge. Yeah, okay. And here it is, as always. Shifting. See, in this game, shifting, the necessity to shift the realms that you're in is more obvious. Like, you walk up to a gate, you know. And I remember, at least as far as I remember, it seems to me, as far as my memory can as long as my memory's not failing me, is that, see, I hate that my heavy attack goes over enemies. Like, what is... but yeah, my memory is serving me correctly. This game has much more of you in the material realm. Or I should say much less of you in the spectral realm. Don't think I can get up there right now anyway. Why is that not? Next thing, like somebody else actually suggested, next thing is going to be, I think we'll have to play The Thing Remastered. See, and I like that. Enemies also block. What in the heck is happening? Combat is way more challenging for sure. Oh man, come on.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race, the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equal inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver.
The Reaver.
Reverence of a holy icon.
Oh wow, that's all I got? Come on. Come on. Oh. Yeah, combat starts to become basically dodge left or right and then attack and then do it again. The only thing I'm missing is you can't really see too much of the Hilden. I really, really appreciate the fact that you, my friend, do not have a weapon. Because what else is this? Scare the crows we're done with. Alright. Okay, so now we for sure have that one. The only thing that I don't know if this short sword thing counted, so I have to use the short sword to kill a bunch of enemies to make sure that I got it for sure. I don't know, when I played through this the first time, getting here seemed like, all of this seemed like it took a lot longer. And they show you all this, and when I was a kid, I was like, you know, how old was I when I first played? See, this is what I was saying, is you could rotate stuff. You can rotate this stuff without having to do weird turns. I don't know, I might have to pause and put it on the PlayStation on rest mode and pick it back up from another place. Okay, let me see. It almost seems like we're underwater when we go into the spectral realm. You got like that fisheye glass. I think it's a fisheye glass is what it looks like. Oh no, did I just lose my short sword? No good. Okay. Oh, that one's easy. Open. Good. Okay, cool. Coolio. Oh, you just... Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure that was it. That was what I needed. Okay. See, now why can't I douse my Reaver in flames now? Oh, wait, isn't this is where I came in? Or no, it's not. Okay. This is why orienting yourself. See, people put 8 at the end of stuff or 8ed at the end of things that don't like. It's not disorientated. It's disorient. What the heck? It's disoriented. It's not orientate. It's orient. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can definitely. I'm getting that as well. Let me see. Here, I wish I need to when I eventually eventually I'm gonna have a camera that comes over like this, and you guys will be able to see my controller or something. And no, I'm never gonna be able to make that. No. Okay. So where am I going? So I came over here for a reason. This room is not going to be for nothing, so... Do you think the combat is better in this game than the first one? Why are you able to do that? Why am I not able to just... Look at this. I'm over here having epic doing an epic battle here. I gotta switch one of the mid play. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I know. There it goes again with me being required to realm shift and not realizing it. No combat was better in the first one, I think. Why do you think so? I don't necessarily disagree with you. I'm just asking, like, why? And up we go. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see. I should have seen that before. Okay, I swear to you. Do you see that maybe you don't. You can't see that I pushed the button, but I swear to you, I pushed the X button again, and it... And it does not always let me do it. Do you think it, like, are you saying that because you think that it's too difficult here? Like, as far as... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to do it every time now. Like where I say what... Okay, so X press, X press. There we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay, press X, pressing X. Okay, done. Like, is it because of it being more difficult, where you're fighting more enemies sometimes, or is it because... I don't know, yeah, just like, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Oh, hello. Alright, I think I'm gonna... call it quits here, man. I'm gonna tell you, I stayed up real late last night because I had some stuff I had to do, like homework stuff, and it was absolutely terrible. Because it wasn't the focus per se, and most of the big battles were puzzles rather than just bashing things. Okay, yeah, I can appreciate that. You know what the thing is that I like about it? Which one is it? Oh, you know what it is? Let me see. Okay, just give me just a second here. So the one pillar has it being the full moon. Just I'll do this real quick and then we'll... Shoot projectiles at puzzle targets. Okay, so that's not it. Okay, so it's not, it doesn't want me to push it to go this way. Okay, so it just needs me to push it to where it was here. Is it the, what is it, like the cracking pillars? No. Okay. I do not know how to do this. I totally have forgotten what the way of doing this is. No. Okay. Turn the middle thing more. Okay. Like that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that still works. Wait. I was gonna say, does it have like more power or something? Ah! There we go. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so that was double express, obviously. I need to say it more often because I'm gonna get all messed up. Need to create a shadow with one of the pillars. Yep, nope, did that. I know there's a delay, but I did it, yep. All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to save it. Well, it's going to mess up my time. Well, I'm not worried about the speed run. I'm not worried about the speed run thing here, but I'm going to pause this, guys, because I'm dying. So we did 2 hours and 13 minutes, and I'm just, ugh. Just a second. So I appreciate you being here, La Francois. Are you part of the Discord? Or were you the one... no, wait a minute. That was somebody else. I remember. Did you get on the Discord? No, that was Slave. So check out the Discord, though. I was just gonna say, I know you've showed up for all of the live streams, but I don't put all of the live streams up on my social media, which is a big one that people track. People, you know, I know. But I put all of my stuff. Excuse me. I put all my stuff on the Discord. So if there's ever like where I don't have one. Like if you're following on Facebook, if it's not on there and I'm live streaming, it might be on the Discord. But you can find the link in the description of this video. So, but other than that, yeah, so we're going to keep trucking on. I think after I beat this game, I'm going to continue the series. And what is going... Oh, these are... I'm like, what is going on? It looks like I have a black shirt, but those are actually just my pants. So one thing that I don't like about streaming here is that with this chair is that it has this thing and it kind of forces my belly forward and it makes me look like I'm fat. See, because I'm sitting like this instead of sitting straight up. But yeah, all right. I think after we beat this, we'll do. So I'm already in Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2. But I think I can go back and restart that one and play through the whole series, and then we'll do Defiance. Or maybe we can disregard Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2 because I've already started it and people tend not to like that one. Yeah. But that's all I've got today, guys. I really appreciate, like I said, appreciate you being here, La Francois. And I'll try to do more tomorrow. So I will see you guys on the next one. I do want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure to support our sponsors when you see them. Go check out the reviews and like, subscribe, share, comment, and everything. I want to thank you all for watching one last time and just say God bless you all and have a good night.